You know what? I really don't get it. People come out and they say things about me like I'm an Apple addict or I'm a Mac addict, that I have to have absolutely everything that comes out as long as it has an Apple on it. I mean, it's simply not true. I'm not one of those people that has to have everything the second Steve Jobs says it's true. I mean, it's not one of those... Hello? Hey, how's it going? My iPod? Sure, which one did you want? Did you want to borrow the Shuffle, the Nano, or the Touch? Just, can you hold on 1 second? Never mind. Hey! Welcome to episode number 121 of the Langell Show. My name is Brian Lange, and I'm just going to slowly put this out of the way because it's really not serving my purpose right now. I'm going to take you back to a time when things were easier, things were younger. I was younger, I was a little Langell. I was like, I don't know, about this high, maybe 8 years old. And it was one of those things where, you know, on a snow day when you had the day off school, the only thing you did when I was a kid was you got all your friends together and you went coasting for the day. You didn't care about lunch, you didn't care about hot chocolate, you didn't care about watching TV. Well, come to think of it, I cared about all those things, but nobody else did, so I went the majority rules bit. But, you know, it was one of those things where you went out and you had fun. So we had a snow day, I got packed up in my snow pants, my snow jacket, my mittens, my scarf, my hat, the whole 9 yards, grabbed my sled, and I went out the door, and just as I'm going out, my mom was like, Brian, can you shovel the deck before you go? And I was like, no, but apparently that didn't translate to no. It came out more as, I'm going to stop and do that before I go anywhere else. So my mom handed me the shovel, and she wanted me to shovel. And actually, come to think, it wasn't the deck; it was the walkway. I'm a kid. All I want to do is go coasting. So my mom kind of gave me this thing about it'll take me 5 minutes, and she'd really appreciate it. Yada yada yada. Forget the fact it was only going to take about 5 minutes. I was more concerned with how to get out of it than I was in actually doing it, which actually took me more than 5 minutes to figure out. But you know Langell always has a plan, and it's all about Langell having a plan, right? So my plan was simple. If they wanted the walkway shoveled and they gave me a shovel, everything would go according to plan. But if there was no shovel, there'd be no way to do the walkway, and then I'd have to go coasting, right? I mean, you can't shovel a walkway if you have no shovel. So I thought about that for a second and realized I couldn't get away with saying I lost the shovel, because how the hell am I going to lose it, right? But if I break the shovel, if the shovel breaks, I won't be able to do any shoveling. So I proceeded to throw that shovel all over the place, hoping that it would snap the handle on it. I mean, I beat it against a tree, I beat it against a house. I actually jumped on it. I'm doing all these things to try to break the shovel so that I don't have to shovel the walkway, keeping in mind that the house that I was beating the shovel with was my house. So my parents are in the house hearing this bang, bang, bang against the wall, and they immediately figure out what I'm doing, right? But they figured they'd like to take a look at this. So they go to the picture window and they watch their 8-year-old son literally having a wrestling match with a plastic shovel, trying to beat the piss out of it, you know, trying to snap the handle, do whatever I can do. So I eventually took it by both hands and I ran as hard as I could against a tree. And when I hit the tree, it cracked the handle. Yes! So I picked up both pieces of the shovel and I went back and I opened the door and I said, Mom, look, I really tried as hard as I could, but the shovel is really weak and the snow is really heavy. I mean, look, it snapped the shovel in half. I really can't do anything. Not only did my parents not get their walkway shoveled, but I didn't get to go coasting that day. And instead, I spent the day in my room, and my allowance went to buy the new shovel. So I totally missed out on that one. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you for watching episode number 121 of The Langell Show. My name is Brian Langell. You can check me out at thelangellshow.com and youtube.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Langell, and dailybooth.com/Langell if you're looking for some freshly head-shaved photos. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm back this Friday night for TLS Live. That show airs at 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Atlantic, 5 o'clock Pacific, and midnight GMT. We're going to tell a lot of stories, kind of like this one, only much, much different. So if you're bored and got nothing to do, come hear some stories with Langell. Take care.